What's going on, guys? My name's Tefty. Welcome to another episode of Destiny. Today I want to talk about the Festival of Lost, the experience, the event, my overall thoughts. A lot of people have been making videos like this talking about Festival of Lost, what's good and bad, rewards and all that. You guys know that I did a video opening up basically $50 worth of Festival of Lost packages and didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get the Ghost. However, I've got the Ghost right here. What? What is this? How is this even possible? I got the Ghost. I got the vehicle. I've got the Firewolf mask. Guys, Bungie sent over a care package and gave me the stuff. Just kidding. Bungie did not do that. Not at all. Afterwards, I jumped on stream and I had some very kind tips come through saying, please buy more packages. And it would be rude of me to not do that since the tips came in for the packages. So spent basically another 50 bucks and got everything. Actually, it was really surprising. The drop rates are very fickle. They're finicky, whatever, however you want to say it. I got the I got the Ghost on the first package of the next $50 spent. First package, and then I got the mask, and then I think on like package 15, right around there, 15, 16, something like that, I got the vehicle. So then I had enough left over to spend on the Howl. And yeah, it's kind of crazy actually. So thank you guys very much for the support. I want to thank you. But I do want to talk about the good and bad of Festival of Lost. The good is that we actually have an event. We have decorations, we have new stuff. The art team for the stuff that they have created, I think did a great job. I really do. I think they like those consumables that change the way you spawn and all that. In fact, let's use one of them. Let's use the eye. So we look all crazy. And then Wimarahul, Stroke of Midnight. Stroke of Midnight. Let's go die. Let's see what happens. Let's have a look. Oh, look at my Ghost chilling right there. Wow. Amazing. Stroke of Midnight, become a pumpkin. Now I've got the eyeball on my head. In terms of actual art and design and all that stuff is great. I think it's really cool. I think they did a great job of that. I'm not complaining at all about that stuff. I think the art team knows what they're doing, as we've discovered with most Bungie titles. They produce some great content, great visuals and all that. The problem is the coolest stuff that you can get in this event is basically locked behind a paywall. It's really sad, honestly. The Ghost easily one of the coolest things. I mean, look at that. It's got a sheet. It's acting like a ghost. The Ghost is acting like a ghost. For ghosts who prefer to go in disguise. I mean, come on, that is cool. The flaming helmet is also really cool. It changes colors when you howl, but it's not like, oh, gotta have it. The Ghost, on the other hand, you can take into PvE experiences and rock that baby. And the vehicle is cool, but it is basically an older model with a animated skin. The coolest vehicle of them all is the Lost Broom, and this thing goes away after the event, which is sad, but whatever, you know. I guess the robot, the frame, it needs its broom back. So guys, we don't want to keep her depressed and all that. There is a paywall in order to get this really cool stuff. If you play on all three characters, you can get a Festival of Lost package on each character. So that's 3 free packages. In the community, we've pretty much confirmed the fact that it's about 1 to 2% drop rate for things that are desirable, or for the Ghost, I should say. 1 to 2% chance every time you open up one of those packages. That means you basically have to spend about $100 if you want a relative guaranteed chance. And guarantees in quotations because it's still RNG. There's no way of guaranteeing for sure that you're going to get this thing if you spend actual money on it. And we're spending real freaking money on this stuff. And that is the problem with not having a guarantee. There needs to be some sort of guarantee. There really does. There needs to be, like, at Eververse, if they had an option of saying $5 to guarantee the Ghost, and it's a random roll, then I think a lot of people would be less inclined to complain about it. You still have to pay, you know? You still have to pay for these actual rewards. You don't have to spend, like, nearly 2 full games worth of money in order to get a single item in the game. It's really backwards, honestly. So RNG rewards locked behind a paywall is bad. They need to go away. It doesn't promote more community. In fact, what it does is it separates the community because there's a lot of people who cannot afford to put money towards this stuff and get these really cool things. So they need to change that. For future events, it needs to be changed. The overall event itself feels like it's focused on these rewards that are mostly for pay. The mask, actually, let's go look at these masks. The overall mask design that they've done this year is really cool. Like all these new masks are, they have a lot of detail that I like about them. And I'm not knocking these at all because they look really cool. This is easily the most creepy and questionable because there's an axe inside of a Iron Lord head. Oh, don't tell Saladin, that's creepy. So they did a great job on the mask and all that. I was just expecting actual playable content. And yes, there is a quest that you do in the tower. You go kill some people in the Crucible, and then you go kill some stuff in, like, say, Plagueland, something like that. And then there's a quest in the Iron Temple, which basically follows the same suit. It just doesn't feel like an actual PvE event. I was under the impression that they were going to expand on the Festival of Lost. Like, last year, we had masks and these type of missions. And then this year, it was going to be like, there's an actual thing. Like, if you ever played Borderlands 2, TK Baja's Bloody Harvest, that you did have to pay money for it. I think it was like $2 or $3, something like that. But it was it was like an actual Halloween themed PvE content. And I was kind of expecting something like that. I really was. I was thinking there was going to be some sort of mission that had some Halloween type of stuff. Obviously, that's not the case. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be that way. But the problem is we've got these microtransactions that are enticing people to spend money if you want the coolest stuff in the content. There's no way to just go and get these mystery bags. And they need to add that. Bungie seems to miss a lot of opportunities to be able to add content in the game to where you could go play Strikes. You could play Crucible. You could play maybe old content. Like maybe a Halloween theme where you have to go play original missions, and then those original missions have a chance at dropping mystery bags. You know, that would actually make a lot more sense if they're gonna have basically reward-based content, like strictly item-based reward content type of stuff. Give us a avenue to grind in the game to give us those rewards. As Destiny players, we're used to grinding. We like it. We understand that you have to do stuff to get rewards. So we get that fact. Give us those avenues to be able to do that, because these rewards are really cool. And unfortunately, if you don't spend money, you're not likely to get them. There's a very low chance that you're going to get the Ghost or the Fiery Mask or even this vehicle or the ornaments too. I mean, I didn't even talk about this. There's bad JUJU ornaments. This is arguably the coolest one. This one is not bad, but doesn't look as cool. When you're actually ADSing this weapon, it kind of looks a little weird. This one is by far the coolest. And there's also cobwebs. You can't actually see it, but there's spider webs on the sights and all that. Very cool. Again, it's something that basically you have to pay money for. So if you don't pay money, you don't get that cool reward. An easy way to do this is to make a playlist that is reward specific to this content. Give us a playlist that rotates through missions, either old missions or strikes or something like that, and allows us to earn rewards that we want. Some people can spend $100 day one, no problem. And I'm not saying that's wrong. You should be able to still spend money on things that you want in the game. But when it comes to most of the population in the game, there needs to be avenues in order to be able to acquire these things, because they are really cool. They are really cool. Now, that being said, you are getting rewards that are a little bit different in the game right now. You get shaders. These shaders can drop after, like, say, Crucible matches and strikes and stuff. So you can get the Candlelight, which I think these look good, honestly. They're a little loud, but they're at least they're cool looking. You know, you got Candlelight, Unquiet Spirit. There you go, really looking green right there. Got some Slimer thing going on. And then you can get Sea of Tears out of the candy bag, I believe, which these look good. Oh yeah, you can get Super Black also. Where's Super Black? Yeah, Super Black. You can get out of the quest. It looks like Revenant, essentially. So there is a little bit of that reward system where you do some things in the game that you normally do, and you get some unique rewards that are only from this festival. Here, Gifts of the Lost. You open this up, there's a possibility of getting Sea of Tears. So you can do that. So there's like there's a slice of that in the game to where you can get some rewards that are specific to Festival of Lost if you play Festival of Lost. But the cool stuff that everybody wants is locked behind a paywall. It's really a shame, honestly. This thing is so cool looking. And I spent $50 trying to get this, and I did not get it. I was a little salty. I normally don't spend money like that on games. And I'm not saying you shouldn't, again, because I think if you want to support the developers via that avenue and you got the income, be my guest, go right ahead. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I am saying that there should be other avenues unlocked for people to be able to get this stuff. You might have extremely limited funds for whatever reason, and not being able to get some rewards in the game in a limited time event because you don't have the money for it. I don't think that's the best approach. So in summary, guys, Festival of Lost is a fun event. I like the decorations. I like the new stuff. I dislike the fact that the coolest stuff is locked behind a paywall. And I was actually thinking there was going to be more PvE content. There is, in fact, very little extra PvE content. There's a few rewards you can get. But again, if there was a new playlist, they need to do festival playlists where the Festival of Lost playlist is only here for 2 weeks, and you have the chance, it's a low reward chance at getting festival packages, or maybe they're different packages with different drop rates. Maybe sell festival packages that have very high drop rates for Ghost and other things, or specifically purchase these, and then the ones you earn in the game have lower drop rates of the stuff. That is an option right there. That could easily fix some of this, because I don't want these type of events to go away. I do enjoy these type of events. But I want the whole community to be able to partake in the majority of it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm trying not to ramble, and I know I get a little rambly sometimes on this stuff, but if you did enjoy the video, slap the like button, sub to the channel if you want more content, follow me on twitter.com/Teft, because I always tweet out when I go live, when I'm streaming Destiny and other games on twitch.tv/TeftyTeft. You guys are beautiful. Thank you for all the support, and I'll see you next time for another video. Deuces.